Hey guys, we're back with another one of these, Making History the Great War. Now this is a different setup than what we had played the other day, because, well, one, I forgot to save, and two, I didn't want to play it again anyways, because I'd made some mistakes in the beginning. So let's begin. Let's just move all the ships into port. I don't want to have to deal with them. San Francisco Bay. Joy to the world. Alright, so let's just take care of some preliminary business. Research mass production. No corruption. People don't like the taxes, though. That's unfortunate. Although, who does? Well, that is the question. Alright. Let's do one of these. Oil prospecting. Low. Alright, so we can up the oil. Expand output. I have a feeling we're going to run the deficit pretty quickly here, but let's hope not. Alright, everything needs attention up there, so yeah, as I said before, I found the regions where you can find all three resources pretty important. Okay, what are we going to do here? Actually, I'm going to turn like the game stuff back on. Okay, Norfolk. Alright, let's have every city doing something. Ironworks. Also, if you're very astute at this, you will notice that as I complete factories, the buildings physically will be added to the city. So, look, there's like a little dockyard right there. Factories, stuff. So the cities will get bigger as you go along. I don't know. This is... It's the details in this game that are important. Oh no, let's see. All these other cities, I'm gonna have them go and make research centers or universities. Because knowledge is important, and maybe if we saturate the market with universities, tuition will go down in the future. So that way when I go to college, it will be dirt cheap. Yeah, fat chance. Universities for everyone. So do I get you? No, I do not. Also, in the final version of this, if you happen to hear like the video going, that's just me clicking on a mouse pad because I find a real mouse too impractical for this game. This won't be a game that I will be playing all that often. Just every now and then. It'll be long. I plan to make this weekly or something. Not sure I have a set day yet. I'm thinking either Fridays or Saturdays. I don't know. Let me leave a comment or something about I don't know which day would be better for you. Universities for everyone. Yeah. Playing as the United States is kind of actually a noob tactic. Actually, what inspired me to play today was, well, there is a multiplayer for this game on makinghistory.com. And, well, this guy, he hosts tournaments of this game. So, he said, alright, we're gonna run a test game, see what rules we need to make for people to play this game. And I agreed to do so, and, well, I'm just gonna, like, report to him all the bugs that I see as well as to devs. Because all the developers need to fix things. Now, in the future, I may end up having to reset this, because updates have a tendency to be game-breaking, and, well, we won't play this if the game's broken. Another advantage of having universities is, as you're researching stuff, it will speed up that process. So, Juneau, Alaska? Haha, I'm a very punny guy. Oh, so punny. Alright, I don't know. Maybe I'll put up some music during this as well. Make this a long play, so... Because I don't really have that much to say, because I did all the tutorial stuff in the last video. I'll go over some stuff again. Okay, see, let's have the Philippines focus on upgrading its infrastructure system. Oh, let's do coastal defense there. Who knows, maybe in about, I don't know. Maybe in about, 30 years, there could be an invasion, and coastal defenses could be a useful thing. Just food for thought. Roads, roads, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I don't know. You can just laugh at my jokes out of pity. I don't care, as long as it's a laugh. Let's see. When World War I comes around, I think I may try and take Western Samoa. So, I'll have you build a barracks. So that way I can move you across the ocean. And I can go and capture that portion of Samoa. It's interesting, because in the later games, Western Samoa and American Samoa, they're one island. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Just a little bit of a discrepancy. Let's see, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican territory. University. Fishery. I don't know, let's build a dockyard. France has a very similar color as to why, so let's take a look and see what they look. Kind of similar. Not quite. Close enough that I hope you won't judge me if I ever happen to get them confused. Although judging's fine too. I don't know, for this first video, I don't know, I think we're set actually, so let's just punch the turn, United States, because we're doing a lot of crap. Yeah. The Minecraft series is probably going to be the only one that's like G rated. Everything else would be like PG-13 and above. The G rating, I will say, is that Stevens is basically driven by Steven. Otherwise, I really couldn't care less. United States and Kingdom of Italy. Yes. That's okay. More oil for me. I like oil. Don't you? Oil's good. We fight wars over oil. You know what? I'm gonna get a snack right now, so I'm gonna go at warp speed, and I'll see you when I come back. Alright, and I am back. I had a very nice dinner that involved homemade pasta with homemade Alfredo sauce. It was very lovely. Alright. Let's see. I believe everything has been taken care of. So, you know, I don't know. Why don't you guys leave questions for me down in the comments section? So that way, next time I do one of these things, we can, when we do one of these things, we can just go and, oh! Actually, before we finish that thought, these are events that happened in history. Sometimes these will involve you, and you will have to make a choice. And in this particular case, it doesn't involve me. This involved Germany making a choice. Back when this game was new, when you could only play as Germany, I had to go through this choice a few times. The choice was, you can either increase spending to the Navy or to the Army. So, traditionally, unless you're playing Germany, they'll choose naval supremacy. So, it's interesting. Alright. So yeah, just leave questions for me down in the comments section. Give me something to talk about. Make my life easy. I love it when people do that. Just make my life easy. Let's see. I'll be right back after a second. Alright, I'm back. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out into the video recording, but I was very confused because there's music that plays here and I was like, wait, why can't I hear the music? Well, I muted it, so maybe not you'll hear it in the final version up to this point, but who knows? Let's see, 120 arms, there's something else I want to do, this, I think. Machine tools, no. Textiles. Textiles can create arms, which are very useful when going to war. So, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I'll just keep my troops at medium readiness. Be a little bit more expensive, but it's very important. Let's see. I don't know, this is basically going to be just me scrolling through turns now until I get some updates along here. Which apparently there were a few that past turn, but they're not important. Let's see. Germany declared war on Luxembourg. These are all interesting. This is new to me. So I'll just kind of like support Luxembourg. I'm not sure what this does. At peace, let's see, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop talking here. I'll just, like, put up some music in the final version of the video beyond this point. I'll just kind of cut it off when I have something to say again. I don't know what I'm gonna do, actually. That's a lie, what I just said, though. If you happen to hear the TV in the background, I'm just watching Midway. It's an interesting movie. Check it out. I like movies, so want movie recommendations. I'm not talking about like movies in theaters, but like something I watch on Netflix. I got a good list of movies. Actually, I like the game's music right now. I shut up so you can listen to it. And then it stops. Bum. Da-da-dun, da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Oh, and Luxembourg just died, as you can tell from over here. Bulgarian Alliance. Kingdom of Bulgaria. Alright. So you can't take like diplomatic action against Germany. Oh look! Ireland's part of the United Kingdom. That could change. That could change. Though I'm not sure. I like the way this map looks. Let's see, Ottoman Empire. No. Let's see. I think this is current day Israel. Not sure. Lebanon. Maybe this one? It's not that important. Ottoman Empire. Whoa. You are a lot bigger empire than I thought you were. Comparatively speaking, the Middle East is kind of stable right now. Let's see. Italian East Africa. Kingdom of Italy. Ottoman Empire. Devrish State. Alright. This is interesting. I'm just learning stuff all the time. Oh yeah, also, when you jump on the minimap, another little thing is these red dots down here, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in the final video, but those show where battles are taking place. So, I don't know, they're kind of cool. And combat reports. Aren't they just lovely? Oh look, I'm out of medals. Oh, this sucks. And who says the America doesn't lend out money? I need medals. Let's see. Alright, everyone's building universities and other junk. Let's see. Shipping capacity. don't know, it must have been the financial aid or something. Because I think the amount of shipping capacity I've had has increased. April 5th, 1912. Whoa. Oh look, another one of these events. Alright. So this is interesting. All of this is very, very interesting. I don't know, I'm going to request an alliance treaty here. And we are rejected. I don't know, I liked one of the old versions of the game where like they gave you like a witty comment or something. Like when they would reject you like this, they would give you a nice little thing that said, "We see no reason to ally ourselves with you." I don't know, it's something I miss. I liked it. Let's go take a look at Czechoslovakia. Kids, ask your parents. No. Metals. Oil, let's expand some oil. We love oil, don't we? We're an oil-hungry nation in an oil-hungry world. Although, despite that, the price is dirt cheap and everything is good. And that is the most amateur and innocent way I've ever put that, so... yeah, don't expect that to be accurate. We could use oil. We like oil. Oil's good. I don't know. Why don't you guys talk in the comments section? I like feedback. Give me everything you got. Praises, criticisms. Although, if you're gonna criticize me and say I shouldn't play this game anymore, well, I'm sorry. I'm just going to ignore your comment. Because your comment is invalid and will not be counted that way. Aren't I just such a lovely person? Ah, another one of those regions that has everything. Although this particular region, Northern Illinois, happens to be my home in it. You would see my home about right there on the map, I think. I don't know. Just a little bit north and west of Chicago. Chicago. One of those is correct, one of them isn't. You can take your guess, leave that in the comments section. I don't know. I'm trying to interact with you guys without you guys being here. How am I doing? And then there's me and my lack of medals, which is disturbing me. I don't like it. Oh, look, historic event. Very important. Yes. Actually, that leads to an interesting thing that involves Chicago history. Because of that, ships are now required to carry as many lifeboats as there are, so that way every single person can get on the boat and live. Well, when the federal government enacted that policy, tons of ships across the country had to get overhauled. And one of them was a ship here in Chicago. Forgot the name of it, unfortunately. But it would basically make the trip from Chicago to here somewhere. Some small community or something. I don't know, so they basically crossed the lake to some odd point. Yeah. Actually, if you were to take note, Lake Michigan and Lake Huron are technically one lake. They're the same elevation and all that. Just a narrow strait, but that's not important to the story. Well, because of those new lifeboats, they added them to the top of the ship. Well, now the ship's getting a little top-heavy. Some time goes on, many years and all that. And then this one corporation has its corporate picnic on this side of the lake sometime. So they have all their employees, they invite all their employees and all that. They get dressed up nice, they go on the ship, they're loading. They actually rent like several ships to ferry everyone back and forth. So they're going back and forth and back and forth. And then one point in time, this particular ship happens to show up back at the pier. They're still loading a lot more people on. Everyone's looking at the dock. So the ship's leaning towards the dock. So they put the ballast tanks to even out the ship. Well, the ship pulls away from the pier, and people just kind of start to disperse out and about. And as they disperse, the ship starts to lean over the other way, away from the pier, the opposite direction from what the pier was. Thing is, they can't counter the list fast enough anymore. So the ship just keeps listing farther and farther and farther over, until eventually the ship entirely capsizes in the Chicago River. And the thing is, this whole incident could have been easily prevented if those added lifeboats that were forced to be there because of Titanic, well, if those lifeboats weren't there, the ship would have a much more stable center of balance, and that tragedy wouldn't have happened. It's very interesting, these backstories. I can get it, history is boring and all that, that's what the correct answer is. Although it's not, you just gotta find the backstories. See what effects you'll... Take a look at, like, all the backstories in history. You'll find a lot of cool stuff. Also, people tend to be drunk when history happens. That's also a funny thing. If you ever happen to have, I don't know, you happen to be in my school, like, you'll know who I'm referring to. And one, Mr. Turnez. If you ever happen to have him at a future date, ask him the story about where he got drunk and woke up in another state. Just ask him the story, pester him about it, he'll eventually tell you. It's a very funny story. think I've covered all of these points here. Gas shells, arms, fuel, steel, coal, metals, oil, food. Food's very important to keep enough food, otherwise people get sick. And then they riot. Non-state culture penalty, non-state religion penalty. Not too bad. Financial, demographics. What are we reading this? Taxes. Of course, people don't like taxes. Do you like taxes? No? Okay, I guess not. I'm gonna bring my troops up to general mobilization. What I want to try and do is stress this relationship enough that they'll declare war on me, so that way I can invade them without issue, and then these territorial claims disappear. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll like try and keep this kind of the way it is. Rio Grande River. Rio Grande, I guess, is the correct pronunciation. Yes. I did change my military readiness to general mobilization. How could you tell? Oh wait, I did it myself. Thank you for telling me what I already did. Oh, they matched me? Let's see. I'm going to declare embargo. Well, that's stupid. No matter what I do, it's... Let's just do this. Let's just be ridiculous when we do this, huh? I like ridiculous, don't you? Gibraltar. If I'm familiar with my history, or my geography, I should say, I believe this is still current, like the relationship between United Kingdom and Gibraltar and Spain and stuff. Mexico annexed the Colorados. Extra fuel is good. I like fuel. Montenegro joins the Greek alliance. Good for Montenegro. I'd like to note that our crunch between with metals and oils is going down, and our profit with coal is going up. Another feature of this game I really like is, see, British Empire, they're at war with the Dervish state, but the French Empire, which happens to be in the same alliance as United Kingdom, is at peace. It's interesting. I like it. They should keep doing that. Well, something just happened. You can see that here. Constitutionalists. Constitutional Republic. Let's see. Proposed trade agreement. I want to give you financial aid. I'm a generous guy. I'm gonna give you 200 gold every turn. They don't want aid. Okay, alright, so let's see. Not sure what fun political faction does, but let's look at it. Oh, something else just happened. I love turmoil. Zapatos. Oh ho 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 oh 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 oh. Let's see, let's fund a coup. Let's do that again. Well then, that got interesting. Well, I may go to war with the Zapatas. Ooh, lots of universities. These things are very important. What? Oh, this is lovely. This was not there before. What do I want to do? Mountain Warfare. Let's do Mountain Warfare. Oh, if any of you guys have the chance, check out the soundtrack to the movie Midway. It's a very lovely soundtrack. I love it. It's a very nice thing. Actually, I'm gonna check my time. Well, the time is kind of irrelevant, but what? There's a particular event. I'm gonna get all this set up for the next turn. Then, I'll now do the next turn and then I'll cut the video off there. Huh? How's that sound? Sound lovely? I thought so. Distillery, let's have that. Let's see. So much stuff to be done. Power station. The events of history are most often dictated by pure chance. So, hopefully chance will work in our favor today. Let's see, this time I'm just doing random stuff. Although you could see how much our effectiveness went up there. Oh look, my mouse got stuck. Let's see. There we go, it's back. Thankfully, I got touchscreen, so I don't have to deal with shenanigans from a mouse. Power station. Motorworks. Let's see, I'll do a metalworks. Nope, that is most definitely not a city. Sometimes I get very confused as to what's a city and what's a... Let's do a barracks. Aircraft hangar. Although if we're gonna build an aircraft hangar, we might as well build an airbase. Boise. Yeah, friends from Idaho. We have a lot of political discussions because we have distinctly different ideologies. Feel free to guess there. Because I enjoy political debates, although in person. The debates in the comment section here on YouTube are just plain dull. Especially because both sides, although I may agree with one of them, they're just as uneducated about the situation as the guy that I'm against. So, what's the point? Let's see, distillery, hospital, dockyard. Alright, let's go to low density rail. Low density rail sounds good, doesn't it? Then we can start expanding output down here. Well, not enough money. Or not enough stuff. Not enough steel. I'll start increasing my rail capacity, so that way I can send some their way, because they're gonna need the rail capacity. Let's see, wrought iron, rail capacity. Oh, not enough metals. Let's see. 37. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. Oh no. Alright, so I'm gonna take the turn. I'm gonna cut the video off here. And, I guess that's it. I'll see you next time. Bouncing like baby stones at brick walls. Let's see, can I make any Ray William Johnson jokes? What the baby I'll throw this time, metaphorically speaking, would be the black baby from Equals 3. If you don't get the joke, it's not supposed to be offensive. It's, I don't know. Note me saving my ass. It's just a baby bouncing at a brick wall. It doesn't have a race. It's just an idea. So, Socialist Union of Mexico. That's got my attention. What's that? Oh, these are papas. Actually, I don't like you. I may go to war with you soon. But that's all in the next episode. Until then...